So we are first gonna do drills, and then we're gonna talk about them. And we're not gonna talk that much, unless you have questions. We'll start with a little warm-up. The first part of the, let's call it the first workshop, is gonna be focusing on how to deal with overly aggressive, and some people call them suicidal attacks and fences. I disagree, by the way. I think that 90% of what people call suicidal is not actually suicidal, it's just badly performed sometimes. A lot of stuff that people do in fencing can work even if it looks stupid and suicidal and too aggressive. You just have to know how to do it. And if you're on the other side, you have to deal with it. We'll start first again with a warm-up drill. It's gonna be a very simple one. No swords. You have two goals. We'll start first one round. You're just trying to touch either the left or the right shoulder of your opponent, and he's trying to do the same. Yeah. If it happens at the same time, it's a double. Doesn't matter. No points. Yeah, there is no afterblow, so if you touch someone and they touch afterward, doesn't matter. So just try to touch them first. One thing just to keep in mind, it's very often that happens. It happened actually in the first workshop that I taught. I smacked a nice girl in the face like that. If you get too enthusiastic, you may smack someone in the face. So try to be very light and just touch. And also try not to collide fingers on the way, because they can break easily. So just nice touches and light. Okay, pair up and let's go. Yep. Okay, guys, switch partners. If you haven't been using both hands, start using both hands. Change partners again. This time, knees are allowed as well. Knees. Okay. Oh. Well, if we weren't warm before, now we are. Okay, and now we can talk about it. I have questions for you. First of all, was it easy to land a first touch?
A first touch.
A first touch.
I'll say so.
So.
Not so much.
Okay, if you could see that someone, especially in the last two ones where you have the legs and the upper openings as well, when you see that someone is going for your leg, was it easy to double them?
Yes.
Yeah, when you see someone going for here, it was easy to catch them. Yeah. Even if they caught you, you could catch them because they're going low, you're going high, it cancels each other out. Some afterblows happened, but a lot of them happened, but with the speed of just our arms, we throw them out because they're not useful for this kind of exercise. This is a very common exercise. It's not specifically fencing related. I've seen it in other sports as well, but it's actually a mini fencing game. And the rest of what we're gonna do today is gonna be mini fencing games. It's not fencing because we isolate a component of fencing. We take one part of it. In this case, it's just the attack and nothing else. We don't have parries, because if you have parries, we're gonna have broken fingers. We don't have binds, they happen incidentally, but we're not aiming for them. We don't even have differential attacks. We don't have cuts and thrusts, everything is just a touch. And we don't have swords, but it's still a fencing game, and I think you feel it like a fencing game, right? This is what we're gonna do today, and some of the games and some of the drills, drills, the same thing, in this case, are gonna be weird. Some of the rules that we're gonna apply are gonna be weird, but that's the goal, they're just games. The goal is to get one part of fencing, isolate it, and work and focus on it. We're gonna do this exercise again in the beginning of the next part, but for now, I want you guys to put on some jackets, masks, and gloves. I know, too hot, yeah. But at least now you're warm beforehand, and you won't suffer that much.
The hard part is already over.
Yes. The hard part is just starting, no worries. We're both starting in phone tag. One of you is not doing anything. You're starting in phone tag just to stay in phone tag. So, one person is the attacker. They have one task. You can move around a little bit, but try to keep it in a distance where you cannot reach with just, if I'm this close, I'm too close. You have to be just outside of that distance, so I cannot just reach him with a direct strike. I need to take a step. We can move around a little bit, but don't run around the whole place. The goal of the attacker is a simple one. At some point, I have to decide, I have to make a step, and I have to hit him. That's it. Here's one task and one task only. Get out of the way. So when I decide to throw a blow, you have to get away. Try to get away more explosively. I got you again. Try again. Jump backwards. Ah, yeah. That's the task. One person attacks 5 times. Miss or hit doesn't matter. Then you switch roles. That's the entire drill.
No parrying?
No parrying, no action with the sword whatsoever. The sword is just here. Put it more relaxed. No need to. Put it more relaxed. I'm the attacker. Your task is just to avoid it. Try to jump back more. Up. Yep, nice. That's the goal. Come on, go. We'll do a couple of rounds and then I'll go check on that. So. Okay, you're far enough away. Don't go too closer than that. Okay, when you see the attack, jump back. Yeah. Get it here so you're ready to attack directly, so there is no... My turn again. Faster. Jump. Almost. Your turn. You loaded up too much. Be tight here.
Yes.
Relax the hands, relax the arms. Just extend forward.
Just like this.
Yeah, as quick as you can. Yep. Try to be a cut, but just bam. Yep. Try with the left foot forward. Try with left foot forward. So you can engage the hips like this when you start the attack. Yeah? And keep it higher. A little bit higher. Because see, if it's here, you have to go through this line to get to the strike. If it's a little bit higher, you're going to a straight line. So keep it on the level. Imagine if you touch your thumb here, relax, bang, go. Yeah, explosive. Put some power into it. Nice. Take a breath. You don't need to do it. Oh, that's very nice.
Thank you.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank
I
you.
see you in the Russian tournament, by the way. The sword and shield.
yeah.
Saber and buck.
Nice. The moment you take a step, your attack is failed if you don't reach him. Okay, a couple more reps, guys. Couple more reps. Almost. A little bit more. Yes, this is the distance. Good. One more try. Don't parry. Just move back. You do a little load up. You do this and then you go forward.
Yeah.
Try to delete this. Try to delete this and then you land. Nice. Okay, last one, and then we take a break. Drink some water, take a breath. I have some questions for you. Okay, as the attacker, when was it hardest to land a hit?
Saldıranlar için vuruş ne zaman en zordu?
Can you give that to me in English?
Sorry.
No worries.
Huh?
When was the hardest part when? Oh, you were translating my question.
I
Yeah.
translated it. I didn't.
Yeah. So does anyone have an answer? Yes.
When you can't hit your opponent.
Fair enough.
It's hard on the soul.
Yes.
When I realized they are also aligned with my tempo.
Mm-hmm.
That was the hardest because they started to, kind of parallel my dive and body motion. So I have to, like Rob Charles said, eliminate, and just sleep. And even then, in the mid, he realizes and goes.
The moment when you fence someone for a long time, and especially if you're fencing them right now for a long time, if the fencer is relatively experienced, they will start to sync up and they will start reading you easier. And even something extremely simple, this is one of the most simplest exercises you can have, it's just an attack and the other person just has to jump away, can become complicated. So yes, when the person against you can read your rhythm, even a direct simple attack, even if they don't do anything to parry it, it's very hard to land it. Now, when you were the defender, when you were running away, when did you manage to start escaping the attack of the opponent?
When you know the tempo.
When I started to sync up, when I just first calm down and surrender to his tempo, then I started to sync up.
The calm down part is key. To be able to understand the tempo and the actions of the opponent, you have to be relatively relaxed. And when I say relatively relaxed, of course, if you go to a tournament or if you're fighting for your life somewhere with a sword, I don't know where, call me if you get there. You're gonna be under stress and you're gonna be tense and you're gonna be thinking about what's your plan and your ideas, and you're not gonna be reading your opponent. You cannot relax 100%. If you relax 100%, just lie on the ground and die. But you have to relax in the context of the fencing. So I may be tense as a whole, but I want my body to be relatively relaxed and I want my mind to be relatively relaxed. I want to be able to read him and see. It can be very specific thing. It can be him moving the weight forward or moving the weight backward, because I know if he moves the weight backward, for example, he can push in one direction very fast, but not very fast in the other. It's very useful, especially if you're going for leg hits. Here it doesn't matter that much. But it can be just a feeling. It doesn't have to be a specific anatomical analysis or anything like that. It can be just a feeling. I can just realize that my opponent maybe he's trying to find an opening as well, outside of the context of this game. He's trying to find an opening as well, but at some point he might lose his focus. And if you're relaxed and if you're trying to read him, you'll find that moment. And when you find that moment, you can hit someone who might be faster than you, who is otherwise very good at parrying. If you find the right moment, if you have the patience to wait it out, and if you have the skill to not be hit in the meantime, you can manage that. This drill is very simple. I would advise it to try it anytime you want to figure out where is your actual range, to figure out what is the range of your opponent so you can get out. So it has a lot of different purposes as a game. However, in this case, it's just a preparation for our next drill. And our next drill is gonna be a little bit messier. Our next drill, we're gonna have one person who is the attacker and the person who is the defender. The attacker has 3 blows. They can be any 3 blows. Now, most of you are not wearing leg protection. If your opponent is wearing leg protection, fine. But You can do 1, 2, 3 cuts. You can do cut, thrust, cut. You can do whatever you want. Your goal as the attacker is one simple thing, to land a hit. It doesn't matter if they hit you at the same time. If you land a hit, you win. If I'm the attacker, if I miss one hit, move away, move away. If I miss one hit, I hit him with the second, even if he doubles, it's a point for me. You have another task. The defender has a very simple task. He has to parry and eventually riposte. What does eventually mean? Give me 3 blows. So I can parry once, parry second time, parry third time, and hit him. That's good. He has used his cuts. I've managed to hit him. 1 point for me. If I wait it out, you can escape. You can try to escape as we did in the game. So if I parry 3 times, yes. And I tried to hit you in escape, nothing for me. I lost. Well, I didn't lose, but I didn't gain anything from the exchange. However, if I'm feeling very confident, I can try to hit, parry the first blow, hit, and get out. If I don't get hit at the same time, if he misses with the same one, I gain 3 points because I parried the first. If I try to wait it out, and I decided, wow, bam, and then I hit here, and I managed to avoid this, 2 points. However, at any time during this, if I'm trying whatever, and if we hit each other at the same time, it's 2 points for him. Doubles and direct and clean attacks go for the attacker. So the attacker doesn't care about defense. As the attacker, your goal is to deliver 3 hits and hit with at least one of them. It doesn't matter if they hit you. You don't care. You have full armor. You don't give a fuck. It's a peasant and you have to destroy him. Yeah. And when you're the defender, you're the peasant. And if you manage to parry and riposte immediately and not get hit, you get his horse, you get his armor, you get his everything. If you parry twice, you get his armor. If you parry 3 times, you get his right glove. That's basically the drill. Pair up, we're gonna switch around a lot. We're gonna play to 7 points. Count it among yourselves. It's a game. Don't take it too seriously. But try as the attacker, your goal is to hit. As the defender, your goal is to parry and riposte when it supports you.
What gives more points?
Basically, every time you wait and parry more attacks, you lose the opportunity to win more points. Yeah. I know it's a little bit complicated. The points don't matter that much. They're just an incentive to make you realize the types of stakes. We're not playing for a prize, we're playing a game and trying to get what it's... You play once as the attacker, once as the defender, and then you switch partners. Now it's better to start from here. You can escape the last hit, remember. You can escape the last one. You can try to escape the last one. Don't give him the points easily. And count the points among yourselves. Okay, the attacker gives some space for the defender so he can move. So come closer. The attacker. Guys, if you're the attacker, start at the end so the defender has some space to move around. Yeah. The double is for the attacker, always. Bingo, yeah. Now go, smash him. Don't make it easy for your opponent. Treat it as a game you want to win. When he makes 1 or 2 attacks, he will make a pause somewhere. The pause is where you try to throw your riposte. So read him, find the pause, wait for the pause, and the moment you see that he slows down, going from one attack to the other, that's when you riposte and move away. Try to make them in flow. Don't stop. Don't make pauses. Flow. Bam, bam, bam. No worries.
took a break.
No, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, whoever has taken a breath and has go for one more round with someone you haven't gone to. You take a break, but after that,
Yes, sir.
yeah. This drill was a little bit more chaotic than the previous one. I have one question. As the person who is the defender, when was it hardest to riposte? At what point was it hardest?
I would say about feints. About feints.
I fainted once and it was good. That's why he remembers that. But I pulled the feint because I was in distance and measure and my tempo was right. So I'm going to say measure.
But I didn't mention about it actually, so.
Yeah.
When the attacker is using the main line,
Yeah.
attacking, that's when it's hardest to parry. Because whenever you go, he just goes sparring.
So yeah, feinting is one way that the attacker can make it really hard for the defender. Okay, is the attacker, when you were throwing multiple hits, when was that when you lost? What happened when you lost?
When he controls the center.
When you cannot do counter guard.
You were
When
gonna...
he takes the lead, like I attack, he parries, and with bind he comes, so I have to parry. So my mindset changes.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh fuck, what?
That's the key part. The key there's a lot of key parts. This is actually a very complex exercise. Because on one hand, you have to deal with parrying. There are simpler parrying exercises than this. And if you want to focus on parrying, you should do them. There are simpler exercises if you want to just train attacks. This one, you have to make a decision. You have to make a decision at what point to riposte. You have to see if you can do multiple parries. As the attacker, when you use up your attacks, you have to be ready to step back. So it's a complicated drill. It has a lot of layers. The reason I like it is because it creates chaos. And if you really want to deal with pressure and with so-called suicidal attacks, you need to do it in a state of chaos. Because that's one of the issues that come with when we go, someone is doing a suicidal attack. We say it for two reasons. We said when someone goes for, just goes for the legs and you smack him in the head, that can be suicidal attack, but it can also be absolutely safe. And the other way when we use it is when someone does multiple attacks without a care what is happening. But that is actually sometimes a very good approach. And we know it was a good approach in fencing in the past. We have descriptions of duels where one person was just attacking relentlessly. And if someone is physically capable and has a good flow of his attacks, they can absolutely win fights just by going into a flurry of attacks. It's a viable strategy on a most basic level. And if you go and compete in HEMA tournaments, you're gonna meet people like that who just gonna throw like 3-4 attacks and they won't have a limit for 3. They have a limit for 3 just because it's healthy, and they will strike harder. And if you want to deal with this, you will have to make quick decisions in the moment. Feinting is gonna be one issue that you're gonna have. If you're trying to make multiple parries and your opponent is good at feinting, they'll catch you eventually. You have to, it's easiest, it sounds illogical, but it's actually easiest to deal with the first attack. The moment that you let someone who is physically capable and technically competent, I would say, the moment you let him go into a flow and deliver multiple attacks, with each attack, your chances of actually parrying the next one successfully lowers and lowers and lowers. So parrying the first attack and delivering a hit, it was more points, not because it was harder, but because it's the best way to deal with the situation. The second best way is to wait for a pause. Most people, when they throw multiple attacks, they will have a pause somewhere. They'll have a moment where they will slow down, or they will say, oh, I'm doing the same thing, I have to change what I'm doing. You laugh because you've had it in your head. I'm doing the same thing, I should change. The moment when you start thinking I should change is the moment where you slow down. Because your body has to wait for your mind to decide it. And that goes on both sides. If you're the defender and you're parrying and your opponent is throwing multiple attacks, the moment you're like, should I attack now? Is the moment where you slow down, because your process of thinking takes time to happen, and your body's in the meantime it's waiting, and it's like, dude, are we gonna do anything? Are we gonna do anything, please? Come on, they're hitting us, bam! Yes. So we're gonna make this a little bit tighter, and we're gonna introduce one more option. Someone grab a sword. So this time we'll have again an attacker and the defender. Put on a mask, please. Put on a mask, so just so I can hit you. I like hitting people.
Just because you have
We're gonna have again an attacker and a defender.
Maskeli biri çıkabilir mi? Ben bunu bulayım. Gloves?
No, it's fine.
I have spare hands in the home.
Yeah.
Jokes and
Okay, the attacker this time has two attacks. So I can throw 1, 2, and then I have to get away immediately. So as the attacker, you're limited. We're lessening the chaos down. And as the attacker, again, if a double happens, you win it, 1 point. But you don't have so many options. So you have to be thinking quick. And what most of you start doing is start to feint, which is good. You want to put pressure on the opponent. You want to make it hard for him to realize something and deal with your attack, because you don't have so many options as you did the previous time. So you cannot go crazy just and hope something you hit. You basically have 2 attacks. You have to figure a way to make them work. As a defender, now you don't have just the option to parry. You have 2 options. The attacker is coming. You have to wait for him to start the attack. You cannot attack him. So if I'm the defender, I cannot strike him beforehand. I have to wait him to begin the attack. The moment he begins the attack, though, I can do a counter, which means I'm attacking into his attack. Or I can just wait, parry, and work like the second time. Or I can just wait for 2 attacks and work for the third actually, wow, for the third tempo. If you manage the counter, that's 2 points. If you manage a parry post, that's 1 point. The counter, you can do the counter the second time. So if he throws 1 attack, I parry, then he throws the other one, and I can get in directly. But as you see, we're both very careful, and without anything, it gets risky. And the double is a point for him, whenever it happens. So the counter is very useful. You can do all kinds of counters. You can do a shilhao. You can do it as a zorn. You can do it as a zwerg if you find the tempo for it. You can do it as a direct thrust, absetzen. You have many options, but if you miss with the counter and it's a double, it's a point for him. Well, 2 points for him. So maybe it's better to wait and parry riposte, but it's just 1 point. Again, play the game. Attacker has 2 attacks. After the attacker has 2 attacks, he can, and I strike, you can move away. Yes, use that. Yes.
Yeah, I did 1, I did 2. You are coming to me.
Yes. No parries. Only dodge. So you used your 2 blows, and then you only have to dodge.
Okay. No parries.
Yeah. Try it again. Try fencing someone you haven't fenced. Let's rotate a little bit. Okay, let's go.
Is this city light?
Yes.
Can I?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
No worries. Okay, you want to try something?
Okay.
Now, keep your sword here.
Okay.
When his attack comes from left or from right,
Okay.
extend the point forward
Okay.
and push the hands in the direction of his attack, just a little bit. Just extend the point forward to his chest.
Okay.
Just try it. Yeah, but push forward and trust him. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Got it. Nice. That was a good counter. Don't turn the back of the head when you don't have a back of the head protector. Barbaros, be careful. They're gonna be coming your way. The purpose of these games is to try stuff. No, not specifically to find the best one only way, but to try in different ways. Yeah. Experiment as much as you can. Nice. Extend forward. When you parry twice, just extend forward. Go, 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 go. Go. Nice. Nice. Think of it like this. You want to go in, strike him twice, and then get out. Go in, bum bum, get out.
Can I hit in the first attack? Should I wait the second one?
You can hit in the first, but only if it's a direct counter. She should start first.
Okay.
You shouldn't start before her.
Yeah, after the first attack.
Yeah, yeah. It can be in the first attack, but she has to start first.
Yeah.
You have to let her start first. Then. Nice. Very nice. Nice. We have a quick debriefing and then we'll take the break between the parts. I think they've experienced enough chaos for now, and then we'll hit them with priority afterwards. They're in a good flow. They're still not finished. Okay, let's watch them. Let's watch them. Okay, guys, come here.
Point to the red.
Okay, couple of notes for the end of this part. This exercise was meant to round out the whole experience and make it a little bit more precise. How many of you managed to land the counter in the first against the first attack?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? That's good. That means you tried enough. I saw you land a thrust, at least one thrust as a counter in the first attack. Did you guys manage to land the counter against the first attack?
I think I did, yeah.
Yeah. It's hard, but it's fun when it happens. But it's also risky. It's one of the easiest ways to get a double. A parry is usually safer. But as you experienced from the previous exercises, if you parry too much, eventually they will get you. The goal of this final exercise was pretty much that, to round up what we've been doing before. Now, we focused mainly on aggressive attackers. The attacker always had an advantage. A lot of games are like this. They're not like tournament fighting, they're not like real fighting. For a game to be more useful, it's often good for it to be unbalanced. So one person, one role has an advantage, a clear advantage in this case. So if you have been the defender and wondering why I'm getting hit all the time, things are stacked against you on purpose. And if you're the attacker, things should feel easier for you. This is so the defender can focus on the hard part, and the attacker can focus on the easy part and enjoy himself a little bit. But in some ways, the defender can turn things around. All games that we're gonna do later today are also gonna be the same way. The difference is now we had priority of the attacker in any situation, regardless of what happened, and it was because we said so. So whatever happened, if a double happened, the attacker won because we said so. Now we'll take a break, 15, 20 minutes, maybe 20. Afterwards, we're gonna move into a section that we're gonna deal with priority. We've actually been doing priority, but it was priority based on I said so. This guy's gonna have priority, deal with it. After the break, we're gonna talk about priority based on who actually begins the attack, which is the most common type of priority in HEMA and why it's a useful exercise. I'm not talking about tournaments. I fenced in priority and afterblow rule sets. It's all the same. Well, it's very different, but it's all the same. It's still fencing. This is going to be specifically about training and exercises and why priority is a very useful tool. Thank you. Take a break, take a breather, 20 minutes, and we're back.
Have this mindset when fencing, like double afterblow. In some tournaments, they cancel each other. So there's a usage of it strategically.
Yes.
And I have
Sometimes way too much.
I have this mindset when the guy hits me and I'm going to, but because he hit me first, I stop. Because he got the point and I always get roasted because of that. But I feel like, no, he got the point. Like,
Yeah, that a lot of people who are even in right of way, where if the first hit counts only, people throw the afterblow all the time because they don't know if the judge would see the first hit or if the first hit was quality. What if he smacked you with the flat? You don't know that in the moment, so you throw the afterblow. But in a training context, think of it like that: you're throwing the afterblow to do your partner a favor, so he can learn to defend himself. Not even for the purposes of a tournament. If you allow more hits on yourself, that increases the chances of an injury. Like if you receive 100 hits, the chances of an injury is 2%. If you receive 1,000, you can guess. So think of the afterblow as you doing a favor to your partner.
I understand.
That's why I throw the afterblow. I don't throw it. I know in Soviet crosswords, we don't have no afterblow after hit to the head.
Yes, but you can still do it.
Even if I get you hit to the head, I'll still throw an afterblow. I may not throw it full force. I may just smash it, but I throw it anyway because.
Out of courtesy, there's your opening.
And if the opponent parries it, then
Good for him.
great for him. We are both starting at the end, so it's gonna be about this distance. Yeah, we can do it like that. So I'll start as far as you can. You both go into distance at the same time, and when you reach distance, and you have to decide when that is, you have two choices. Both sides, you have two choices. You can either just attack, or you can wait the other person to attack, parry and riposte. That's it. There is nothing more to it. But the key thing is this a good point to attack, or would I start and he would have an easy time parrying? Or if we move, do we stop here or not? Ideally, you shouldn't stop. You should turn your steps forward directly into an attack, or you should be moving forward, waiting for his attack, and hitting him. Basically, you have to make two choices. You're both moving forward at the same time. The moment you enter distance, you have to decide, do I attack immediately or I wait? Now, what are the bad options? The bad options are, we go forward and we both decide to attack at the same time, we hit each other, we both lose. If it happens exactly at the same time, we both lose. If we go forward and we both decide to parry or wait, let's just wait. We're both deciding to wait. We're waiting. Whoever stops waiting and attacks wins. Perfect. Now, the third option, which is gonna be hard to decipher, but it's gonna be your main thing when you double. If we're both moving forward, and then we come to distance and one attacks and the other one attacks as well, hit me on the shoulder lightly. If he has extended, make a full step forward, and then I hit him, it's a point for him. If we're both we're both attacking, but one attacker has begun the attack and is moving forward, while the other has stopped or has hesitated, the winner is the one who started first and who is moving forward. That's it, that's the game. Again, start from the distance here, go. The moment when you reach the distance where you think you should attack, decide, do I attack or do I parry riposte? If I attack, my opponent, if he's lucky to have chosen parry riposte, he parries and ripostes. If he attacks and I've chosen the smart one, parry riposte. If we both attack at the same time and hit each other, double, we're both idiots. If one of us attacks and the other one, no, one of us attacks and the other one hesitates and then also attacks and then hits me, or at the same, almost at the same time, the one who started the attack first wins. That's the drill.
Can we dodge?
No dodging. You just move forward. If nothing happens, if both of you don't do anything, you can continue moving forward. Just don't hit each other with the guards. Try to hit each other. But generally try to find the distance and you're constantly moving. So start, one, bam. That's it. Don't think about it too much. No dodging, 2 choices. Either attack or parry. That's it. Go. Chop, chop. Oh, no fins. Just, you decide. Either attack or parry. Nothing else. These are simple attack or simple parry. Thumb tack. Right shoulder. I felt that shit. No worries.
Gerçekten çok özür dilerim.
Those mistakes are normal, they happen. I know, but shit happens, don't worry. Just play it again. Halt! Just one attack and one repose, nothing else. Remember, if you decide to attack, dedicated attack. No moving, halt! No moving backward, no parries after the first parry. Parry riposte, if nothing else happens, if it doesn't happen, stop and restart. And everyone is moving forward, no moving backward. Nice. Good, very good. Okay, who had priority in this one? Who had priority in this one? Can you say?
She did.
Yeah, because my
Yes.
hand was.
Nice.
Parry, but I didn't.
Yes. Exactly. That's the point. Nice. Okay, last few exchanges. Halt! Who had priority in the last one? Which one of you had priority in the last one? Ah, you. Do you think he had priority?
I didn't hit.
I think both of you hit the hands.
I didn't hit, no.
Assume that both of you hit the hands. Who would have priority?
Me, I think.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys, take a breath. Let's come back and do another exercise. This one, we can do it with this, we can do it with long swords. Although if you do it with this, you should put at least mask on. Yeah, for just demonstration, it's fine. Okay, this is the next drill, which is essentially very similar, but we have 2 important additions. Only thrusts score, no cuts. And we're moving forward the same way, and when we reach here, we have a decision to make. We can either attack. Again, if someone attacks first, definitively they have priority, but if we both hit each other at the same time, we both lose. Or I can wait, void, and try to thrust afterwards.
No parries.
Yeah, no parries.
Okay.
No parries. You can jump back, but you cannot parry.
Can you step back and jump again?
Yes, if he has began his attack. If he catches you while you jump back his point. The important thing is, if we both decide and go at the same time, so we lose. If one of us goes first, hits, win. If one of us goes first and then I go, he has priority, he wins. If he goes first, I move away, and then I go, 2 points. That's the difference. You can play to 7 and switch, well, not switch, just switch partners. You can play with this, we can play it with long swords. Only thrusts. Yeah, you can play it with anything, really. You can play it with any weapon you want.
So even with this mask?
Yeah, I would advise mask because you're thrusting and eventually it will land in the eye. But just the mask is enough. Only thrust, and again, both of you are moving forward. If you manage to avoid the thrust and thrust, it's 2 points.
No parries, right?
No parries. Use this.
Okay, thank you.
Oh yeah, that's my truck.
Remember, both have to be moving forward the entire time. The moment someone stops, the other one gains priority. The moment he steps back, if she attacks,
He did it. Then still the first attack
he
gets
lost.
priority.
Okay, he stepped back. It means he lost any priority if he had any priority. But she didn't use it, and then when he started the attack, he regained it.
First attack still.
Yes,
So
yes. Yeah, this one is, yeah, you had priority. I know it's weird, but in the role of rules says this is a continuous attack. So you extend, you don't reach him, but your attack continues, then you reach him, and even if he stabs you at the same time, your attack is still continuing and he has priority. Even if they seem to, priority left, even if they seem to miss with the first, like he did a couple of times where he extended forward, he didn't reach, and then he took an extra step and then reached. And so, here, he did it again. So it could be said that the moment he stepped first, and then he didn't reach, his attack ended and he lost priority. But he still has the point in line. So left has to react to that in some way. And
to do something and then it.
yeah, even an attempted void is something. Parry, parry. Parry is fine. Parry is a win. Nice. Okay, that was another example. You continued, but even with the continuation, you didn't reach, and then he managed to get it. Yeah, Jimmy. The reason I got confused is that you can do this with both without parries and with parries. I wanted for them to start without parries and then add parries later, but some of them are doing it with parries, some of them without. That's fine. No need to make it without too complicated. Without parries, people are focusing more on the attack and not the mechanics of the parry, which they already did focus on in the previous part.
Maalesef ölmem.
Okay. How was this? Did you manage to recognize when you had and when you had lost priority?
Yes.
Generally end up with double. Generally end up with double.
Yeah, it's all double hit. So important thing about priority. Priority is not turning a double into something that's not a double. It's still a double. We're not pretending that a double didn't happen. The question is not if both of you hit each other at the same time. The question is who is doing the more correct fencing action. The person who has started the attack is the one who initiates. The other fencer, it's more accurate to say the other fencer makes a bigger mistake. Because sometimes you don't have the time, sometimes you are preoccupied with your fixation to attack. And let's grab phones just to grab one somewhere.
So direct and
So we're both attacking at the same time. That's clean double, it's a double. I attack first, he attacks second, that's still a double. However, the moment that I attack, he has an obligation. This is what the idea of priority means. I've initiated the attack. If he has time to decide, and we assume that if I've started an extension, he has time to react, but he decides, fuck it, I'll just trust, nothing happens. That means he's making the bigger mistake. We're both still
Dead.
Yeah, we both still fucked up. We might not be both dead. We don't know. First of all, double hits are not always double kills. Second, we don't know how people react. Even you say it's a fraction of a second, doesn't matter. Sometimes it does. I've seen it happen with painful hits to the gloves, like people strike at each other. One person is hit here, the other literally drops the sword on the way there, and he doesn't manage to finish the hit. So sometimes that's something that might look like a double, might not be a double in real life. It's a double because we wear nice protective gear and we use blunt swords. Sometimes it isn't a double. Sometimes something that looks relatively innocent may actually make this weak and stop it. If you think that a sword that is moving is gonna do something very serious after you drop it, it's not. A sword is stable and moves hard when you're putting your body behind it and your structure. The moment the structure disappears, it's not gonna happen exactly like that. It's probably gonna hurt him, even if this hand stops working, but it's unlikely to deal serious damage. But the key component here is a gaming component, not a martial component. We're not thinking about the real life. This is a gaming convention that we're inventing to decide who fucked up more. not who did better, because we both trusted, but who fucked up more. And the idea is, if I'm moving forward and I've already engaged, you have the obligation to parry, or move away, or do anything else but strike me directly. The moment that you decide, fuck it, I'm striking you directly, we're giving the point to me because I've already established the action and you fucked up more. That's it. Now, we're gonna do a variation of the first exercise, just one more time. I'll show it with this, but you can do it with anything. This one is gonna be a little bit funny and a little bit confusing at first. So, we are staying, you can attack from any guard, from any position, it doesn't matter. We should be staying in a distance where we cannot hit with just the hand motion. We need a step to actually hit, but not too far away. We shouldn't be that far away that I need to take multiple steps to reach him. So I need to be in a distance where if I extend, I'll reach him. And what do we do? At the same time, well, roughly at the same time, we're both trying to make a step forward, step backward, step forward, step backward. Come on, let's do it, let's do it. One, 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 one. Now, when we reach 1, 2, 3, 4, then we can decide, are we attacking? Are we doing a parry riposte? One or the other.
All right.
And let's do it. Bingo, that works. He decides to void, and he hits. That's fine.
Can I do just
Yes.
one? Like I cheated, kind of.
You did. The only obligation is to do it 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ah, okay.
Afterwards, you can do whatever you want.
All right, all right.
These motions, the motions are just to define the beginning. So we have to do 1, 2, 3, 4. That works absolutely.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah. And if we hit at the same time, you were moving backwards. If we assume that we both hit each other, you were moving backwards. I was moving forward. Priority me. And 1, 2, 3, 4. That was stupid. Both of us are idiots. We both lose. Yeah.
Ourselves.
The key component is try to get into rhythm 1, 2, 3, 4, and when you reach 4, action. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. This time you can parry and riposte. Yeah.
No backsteps, right? No backsteps.
Not on the first 4.
The first 4 just on the spot. Afterwards, you can do whatever you want.
Okay. So after you some exchange.
Stupid question. Is this 1, 2? Or
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
I would say each 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you decide.
I was counting like 1, 2.
That's too much. That's too much. That's too much.
Fuck, he's coming.
Yeah, and you can start anyway. You can 1, 2, 3, 4. Figure out which is better to start with. After that, the first one should be just back and forth. 1, back, forth. Oh, sorry.
No problem. I am on.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 10. 1, 2, 3. Okay, pair up.
Got it.
Let's have fun.
Yeah, that's fun.
Ninja Turtle.
Yemedim ama zor bela.
Nice.
Çok cevap söyle. Tamam.
Okay. Switch him in. Okay, I hope you had fun with this one. Did it change a lot? Having to jump back and forth before you started the attack?
Yes, yes, a lot.
Do you guys feel it made things very different?
It establishes momentum before the exchange begins.
It's a bit to sync up.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't have this like immediate action, and sync up time should be frozen.
It would be great to observe your opinion and behavior, like can attend to any time, so be aware of that.
Yeah. Did you do it more often, both of you moving forward and backward, or were you caught up? Okay, were you moving like this more often or like this?
Like
50-50, 50-50, yeah.
I tried, I mean, both of them. I tried to coming, when he's coming, I tried to so I can.
And which one did you prefer?
For me, personally, always back. Because, like, I just want to distance measure so I can see better, so I can hit better.
Okay, that's true. When you're always moving backward, that means you have a momentum to get out of the attack. But if your goal is to attack immediately, it's actually better to be moving like this.
Okay.
If you feel like you're faster than your opponent, even if it's just a little bit, or you feel like he has a tendency to be indecisive, sometimes it's better to end the bounce on a forward movement so you can continue with the attack easier.
It's hard to do with the phone source, but the trick.
Yeah.
When he comes in, I use that to more closer, so I don't have to go that much because he's already coming to me.
Yes.
For that, I was waiting, but still, I was waiting for him or her to lift the sword so I can.
Say, I would much rather have a distance and a better position with my sword than to step back. Just like you said.
Yeah. This was a very how do you say it? Polished illustration of the dynamics that people do just on the edge of distance. Because we do something similar. We just made it rhythmic here. We just made it in the same tempo, so you can compare it equally, and you can try with different people. And the experience, we lessened the experience gap a little bit between different people because you're both jumping at the same time, and you're establishing both a tempo, and you're syncing up and then desyncing. It's a nice way sometimes to isolate something and turn it into a mini game, and this prepared you to have not the same, it's never the same, but similar conditions when you have to decide if you're going to attack or not. And sometimes it's better to be moving forward, sometimes it's better to be moving backward, depending on what your goal is. A lot of people say that people who fence in right-of-way tournaments or in priority always attack first, or always go for the hit and they're suicidal and so on. I'm sure that you've noticed, even with priority, a lot of the times, if you know that you can parry, it's better to wait, parry, and riposte.
Yes, because if I see I can take the priority, but it's a bait, and if I take it, I'm dead. I don't want to do it. He don't want to do it. We wait. We keep moving. Then I get.
Yeah, if you wait too much, the opponent is smart and crafty, they're gonna take priority. But sometimes it's better to wait a little bit and not just rush in. So the whole idea that one type of rule set, be it after blow or priority, forces people to do something, no, it doesn't. You fence the way you fence. The rule set is just the framework in which you try to interpret that fencing and explain it. If you think about it, all fencing is, if we all fence hit and never get hit, it doesn't matter what rule set we're playing in. Rule sets only deal with edge cases. What happens if we both hit at roughly the same times? What happens if one person hits and the other hits immediately after? Right of way or priority and after blow want to figure out the edge cases. The other cases are clear. If someone hits and parries or someone hits and voids, everything is clean. Yeah. For a final, we can do one mini micro tournament. And when I say tournament, I mean we'll just do a bunch of fights. Me and Barbaros will be judging. So one ring here, one ring here. We can do it with the foams, you can do it with long swords, you can do it with rapiers, doesn't matter. Just try to fight at least one fight with someone, maybe two. And we're gonna do it with pure priority. There is no after blow. Whoever, if you hit first, you win a point. If you hit simultaneous and one person has priority, you win a point. If you hit simultaneous, both of you, and there is no priority, you each get a point. 5 points, and it's done.
There is this when the attacker comes and you void, and you just come like this and you hit him, you feel like you're in the matrix. It's addictive.
I know. Okay, put that on the tripod because I need you to judge one of the rings. Hop, 1 point left. Ready? First. Hop, 2 points left. Ready? First. Hop, 3 points left. Ready? First. Hop. I think the first was nothing. Did the last one reach you?
No, he didn't hit me.
Okay, ready? First. Hop. Point right.
That requires 2 points.
No. You hit him in the leg beforehand. 3-1. Ready? First. Hop. 3-2. Ready? First. Hop. 4-2. Ready? First. Hop. First was a miss, then was double priority. Yeah, 5-2, winner left. Thank you. Guys, next, come in. Point left, 1-1. Ready? First. Hop. Point right, 2-1. Ready? First. Continue. Halt. Point right, 3-1. Get a little bit to the center. Get a bit to the ready? First. Halt. Double priority left. 3-2. Ready? First. Anyone who hasn't fenced? You guys have you fenced together? Anyone?
We haven't fenced yet.
Have you, the two of you fenced?
No, we haven't.
Get in.
But earlier we did exercise. But
Get in. Get in. Simultaneous. 3-2. Go. Halt. Parry. Riposte. 4-2. Ready? Fence. Double hit. Priority right. 5-2. Winner right.
When does land?
Hmm?
When does land?
What do you mean? You,
At what point?
You hit at this for 5 points.
Ah, we did at 7, okay.
Oh, sorry. You want to? Okay, let's play 2 more. Oh yeah, 5-2. Ready? Fence. Nothing. 6-2. Ready? Fence. Hold. 7-2. Winner right. Thank you, fences. Okay. Fence. Point left. Fence.
I think everyone already matched.
Okay. Can you judge?
Huh?
Can you judge? Come on. You can guess how priority works, right? Everything is 1 point. If we double and there is no priority, it's 1 point each.
okay, I will try, but I have been doing so 3 weeks, so any mistakes?
Doesn't matter. I don't care. Just go, start and hold. Fence or hold. Just call them, yeah. No after blow, just 1 point him. Okay?
Say it.
Go. Hazır. Başla.
Just be loud with the hold. Hold!
6-5.
Yeah.
Double.
His point was first. 2-1.
6-5.
Dance.
Hazır.
Yeah, I smacked my finger. We can continue sparring afterwards, but I know some people have to go and other people don't have to go. I just wanted to say a few last words. I hope you had fun with this and with the final exercise. The point of the entire thing is not to make right of way very important for you or something like that. For me, both types of rule sets, and these are the two general rule sets you'll see in HEMA, after blow and right of way, and maybe someday someone will combine the two if you find judges who are in good enough drugs. Deal with that, yeah, we've tried it, it's extremely hard to judge. Until then, you have the two options. There are tournaments of one type, tournaments of the other type. You can play under both rule sets. You can fence under both rule sets. You can think about both rule sets while you're fencing, even if no one is judging. How you deal with that, it's on you. The point is to be able to learn both perspectives and understand why sometimes it's good to attack first and why priority is important. And also, we're going to go back to the first part, because the first part was very much after blow focused. We were doing a lot of multiple hits, a lot of parry riposts, and things were not that different, but the onus is different when you are under an after blow rule set. After you attack, you have to defend. On the other hand, in a right of way rule set, when you get into distance, you either have to attack, or if you're attacked, you have to defend. Very, very different. The rule sets are similar. They have differences, and they're important differences. They both simulate two versions of reality. They're both hypothetical. One version is, I hit, but my hit is not good enough. He doesn't drop that, and he can hit me too. I die. The other version of reality is I hit, my hit is perfect, but if we hit each other simultaneously, I started first, my hit is better. We don't know which is true. We have no way of knowing which is true unless we get sharp swords. And if we get sharp swords, it's not gonna. Yeah, we can do it once, and it's not gonna be very educational. Yeah. It could be absolutely possible that I hit him, and even if he's hitting at the same time, the moment that connects with his arm just stops working, and this touches me on the side and drops down. Or it could be that I hit him in an epic way, and it does almost nothing, or it does something, but it's not gonna matter, and he kills me. And he goes home and patches himself up, and everything is fine. These are two possibilities in martial arts, in how fencing was done in the past. And the two rule sets appeared, the two types of rule sets, because there are many subcategories of both. They appeared to solve both options. Maybe we can combine them someday. I'm not sure it's gonna be practical, but in training you can do both. You can train both, and I think both are important, because if you do just after blow, some of you already know it. I hit you, oh, you neutralized it. You don't care. If I'm here and I know that if he hits me on the torso, I can always after blow him and then negate his points. And I stop caring that much. In some places, the after blow window is so small that if I try to parry, throw the blow, if I try to parry and I fail, if I start an after blow here, they might not count it. They may make it late. So sometimes it's better if I see that he's starting, it's better just to hit him and double, because that way it's 0-0. While if he hits me and they go left after blow. On the other hand, in right of way, if I see that there is an opening, I might just take it. He might hit me at the same time. I'm dead, but I'll take it because I saw the opening. Both can lead to ridiculous and stupid fencing. But the ridiculous, stupid fencing doesn't come from the rule set. It comes from us. The stupid people, yeah. The way to get smarter is just train with both. Practice both. Make small fun tournaments with foams or with long swords with both. And that way you balance the weaknesses and the strengths of each rule set. And that's the entire point. Thank you. Let's do a photo.